Another situation when our data is limited to conduct a ANOVA test and t-test is when we have all categorical variables and we cannot use the analysis as t-test and f-test we introduced in the other classes, but the data, the actual data, sometimes we have categorical variables, and we wanted to know whether these categorical variables are significant, lower or higher than the other categorical variable. In this case, we need to use non-parametric or chi-square analysis. In Creighton's Schools and Data book, Chapter 11 provide you specific explanations of how chi-square analysis is used and in what kind of situations, and also the data analysis procedures by using SPSS. So after my demonstration here, you might go back to read Chapter 11 of Creighton's book regarding schools and data and get some references from it. So I'm going to use the Horizon data as an example. So if I go to Horizon data, and I wanted to study whether there is a significant difference between gender and extracurricular activities. I wanted to know whether females participate in certain extracurriculum activities while male students prefer other type of extracurricular activities. So in this case, my hypothesis would be there is a significant difference in the proportion of gender and extracurricular group. Or you can put it into directional. You can say female students tend to have a higher proportion participating in academic extracurricular activities, while male students tend to have a higher percentage of sports activities. So in this case, I'm using two categorical variables, nominal variables, gender and extracurricular activities. We cannot say sports is more than academic, and we cannot not say that female is more than male, like the number indicated here. So in this situation, we use chi-square. So if I go to Analyze, I go to Descriptive Statistics, I go to Crosstab, and I'm interested in gender and extracurricular activities. And you can see there is a statistics here button here that you would like to check for chi-square. So if I go to statistics, then I can check chi-square. So in this case, I'm looking at whether there is a significant overproportion of presentation of one gender versus one type of activities. And I'm looking at the proportion or frequency and whether that frequency and count is significant. So I go to the cell and I can use the percentage presentation. I can use row and column. And I can say continue. Okay. So here is a table of chi-square analysis. So my hypothesis is there is a significant higher presentation of male students in sports activities than females, for example. And the chi-square value is 3.628, and the error, type 1 error, is 0.163. The sig means the p-value. So in this case, I have to say there is no significant presentation of female students participating in athletic groups, and there is no overrepresentation of female students representing academic teams or music teams. Eventually, there is a pretty much a gender presentation, even gender presentation across all 3 different after-school curriculum activities. So that means they are equal in terms of gender. There's no gender over-presentation or under-presentation of the after-school extracurricular activities. For example, you can also do something else if you think you want to do. So you can say, I wanted to look at if there is a significant gender differences and what else we have. What are other variables we have as categorical variables? We have gender, and we also can say the smoking status. So we have smokers and non-smokers, and then we have female and male. So in this case, our hypothesis would be there is a significant gender representation between the smoking group versus non-smoking group. And I wanted to see if female smoke more than male or male smoke more than female. So in this case, both are categorical nominal variables. I will use chi-square analysis. Again, I go to statistics and check on chi-square here. And I'm going to go to cell and check on the percentage of each group presentation in both rows and columns. And I say continue and OK. So this is the proportion of male students in the smoking category and non-smoking category in frequency count, in percentage count by both gender and by smoking status. So, but when we look at the chi-square value, the chi-square is 5.263. And if we look at the p-value here, the p-value is 0.022. If we set up our benchmark at 0.05 level, then this type 1 error is smaller than the 0.05 benchmark value we set for type 1 error. So in this case, we can say that there is a gender difference between smokers and non-smokers, and you can tell by looking at this that there is a very large discrepancy between male group for smokers and non-smokers. 87.1% of the female students are non-smokers, while only 12% of the male students are smokers. Only 4 students among the 31. So indicates male students have an over-presentation of non-smoking group. So that is statistically significant, and we are almost 96% confident, and this is going to be repeatable. Thank you.